students. Welcome to another session of Principles of Organizational Behavior. In the last session on group behavior, we talked about groups, types of groups, and why people join groups. In this session, we will be talking about the various stages of group development. Groups have life cycles similar to people. They are born, grow, develop, and often die. A group's effectiveness is influenced by its stage of development and how well its members have learned to work together. In this model, which is given by Tuckman, a group passes through five stages. The stages are forming, norming, storming, performing, and adjourning. It can be stated that different groups will remain at various stages of development for different lengths of time, and some may remain at a given stage permanently, either by design or because the group is stalled. Now, let us understand each of this stage one by one. The first stage is the forming stage. In this stage, there is a great deal of uncertainty about group's purpose, structure, and leadership. Members are concerned about exploring friendship and task potentials. They do not have a strategy for addressing the group's task, nor are they sure of what behaviors are acceptable as they try to determine how to satisfy needs for acceptance and personal goal satisfaction. As awareness increases, this stage of group development is completed when members accept themselves as a group and commit to the group goals. Once this stage is complete, we move to the second stage, which is storming. Now, this stage is the most crucial stage as it is characterized by conflict because of the need to clarify roles and behavioral expectations. Disagreement is inevitable as members attempt to decide on task procedures, role assignments, ways of relating, and power allocations. One objective at this stage is to resolve the role conflict about power and task structure, and another is to work through the accompanying hostility and replace it with a sense of acceptance and belongingness that is necessary to reach to the next stage. Failure to realize these objectives may result in splitting the group itself in this stage. So, this stage is quite crucial. If the group does not passes through this stage, the group will not move to the third stage, that is the norming stage. Now, talking about the third stage, at this stage, a single leader emerges, and this may bring about group cohesion. There is now a strong sense of group identity. New group standard, roles, and behavior expectations are formed for members. Desired outcomes for this stage of group development are increased member involvement and mental support as group harmony emerges. If group becomes too contented, they can get stalled at this stage because they do not want to create conflict or challenge established ways of doing things. Now let's understand the fourth stage, that is performing. Now in this stage, it is marked by teamwork, role clarity, and task accomplishment. Group energy moves from conflict to task accomplishment. Productivity is at its peak. Desired outcomes are achieved, and pride and major concerns, including preventing loss of enthusiasm and sustaining momentum, is the focus. Performing happens to be the last stage in permanent work groups, but for the temporary groups, there is a fifth stage that is known as adjourning. So, for temporary task forces and similar other groups which have specific tasks to perform, adjourning happens to be the last stage. The groups disband after the task has been accomplished. Feelings about disbanding may range from sadness and depression at the loss of friendship to happiness and fulfillment at task performance. The leader can facilitate positive closure at this stage by recognizing and rewarding group performance. Ceremonial events bring closure to the desired emotional outcome of a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. So, these are the five stages in the process of group formation, that is, forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Thank you.